everybody, today I want to show you how to make some quick and easy asparagus. I love green vegetables as much as the next person, but what I do not like are boiled vegetables. I don't know what it is about boiling and steaming. No offense to anybody who loves to do that, but the water gets in, they get all logged down, they lose a lot of their flavor, they lose a lot of their nutrients, and that's just not for me, okay? If I'm going to eat some green vegetables, I want to get the most bang for my buck. So I love asparagus, and one of my favorite ways to cook asparagus is to roast it in a high temperature oven really quickly with a little salt, pepper, and olive oil. That's it. So I've got here some beautiful green asparagus. You know, a lot of times people are looking for the skinny asparagus, but the big ones are really what you want. You just got to know where to cut off the woody ends, and we'll talk about that. But check it out, y'all. You guys know that I am in love with purple potatoes. So when I went to the store and they had purple asparagus, I had to get it and I had to bring it and show you guys. So I'm gonna mix the two together. You know, one of the things about foods that you're used to that come in new and different colors is that you should try them. A lot of times people are afraid, you know, is it gonna taste different? Is it gonna be weird? And sometimes the flavor is different. But sometimes the flavor is very, very similar, but the different color is giving you a completely different nutrient profile. So you're getting a whole nother set of nutrients from the dark colors in the purple than you are in the green. So let's get started. So I'm just gonna start by removing the packaging from the asparagus. Just, you know, cut it off, remove the strings. You don't want to get any of that in there. And, you know, there's a couple of schools of thought on how to figure out where the asparagus needs to be cut. Now, these are huge. Okay, so these are the kind that you get at the steakhouse. They give you like 3 per person, whatever. This one is a little split already, if you can see that. And so I would typically cut it there, but you kind of want to look to see where it naturally breaks. So let's try that again. Just want to kind of where it naturally breaks. Once I do 2 and they're about the same length, I just come in, let's move these out of the way. I just line them up like so. I want as much of the tips towards the front as possible. And I just cut them off. So they're all lined up. And I'm just gonna cut them off. And I'm done. That's trash. So these are ready to go. Same thing with the purple. Let's pull these back here. And I'm just gonna say, okay, you know, let's find a long one. And where does it naturally, so this is a little longer, okay? Let's do another one. Kind of where does it naturally break? There you go. I'm just gonna do these in bunches. Don't try to do them all at the same time. That's dangerous. So let's just line up the tips here, and we're just gonna cut the bottoms off. These aren't really that tasty, they're kind of woody. And look at how beautiful and green they are in the inside. Look at that, it's beautiful. So we're just gonna take these. I like to line the tips up. And I'm just gonna cut them. Perfect. So let me show you how easy this is. I've got a foil lined sheet pan. I use foil because who likes to do dishes? Not me. So I'm just gonna take my asparagus and I'm just gonna lay it out on my sheet pan. Try to get them in as even as a layer as possible, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Like so. You gotta be prepared for some dirty hands. So I've got some olive oil here. I'm just gonna, what is this, 3-4 tablespoons? It doesn't matter, just enough to coat, okay? You know, everything is not always about measuring. Sometimes you just need to put it on there and get it in the oven because you're hungry. And I'm just gonna use some kosher salt. Toss this on there. Don't be shy with the salt. And some pepper. And now I'm just gonna take my hands, rub it all together. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Just a little olive oil, salt, and pepper. Perfect. That's it, y'all. I'm telling you, when I say simple and easy, I mean it. And into the oven, 400 degrees. For about 10 minutes. And I'll come back and show you when they're done. So my asparagus has been in the oven about 15 minutes. You still want the color to be bright green, so I'm just gonna pull it out. Oh, look at this. And you'll see some of the juices run with the olive oil. And I'm just gonna grab a fork and a knife. I'm just gonna cut into one and see, I still want it to be crunchy, but it should be easy to cut. Beautiful. Woo, it's hot. It's perfect. The asparagus flavor is really intensified by roasting, but it still tastes fresh, slightly crisp, but you know that it's done. Excuse me. Y'all, this is good. If I do say so myself, I mean, it doesn't take a lot of ingredients to get a lot of flavor. Sometimes I want the thing to taste just like itself. Roasting at high temperatures really intensifies the asparagus flavor. You can just now take this, after you've tossed it in the oven, continue the rest of your meal, pull it out, serve it, and you're done. I hope you enjoyed this asparagus tip, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.